Hello everyone, welcome to the 2021 Tim Selinske U.S. Masters presented by Innova Championship Discs. We are Ace Run Productions bringing you this coverage. I am Felix.
And I'm Conrad.
Conrad, we're here at Harmony Benz in Columbia, Missouri. Talk to us about this Hall of Fame caliber car we've got coming in.
We have a great car playing on an iconic course. This is really a great stretch of land to be playing this course on. For our feature card, we do have Brad Schick. He's coming out of Gala, Ohio, rated at 10-11 with 173 career wins, so he's no slouch here. We have Kevin McCoy playing out of Sonoya, Georgia, 10,004 rated, 140 wins. Again, no slouch here. And the good old Dave Feldberg playing out of Edenton, Georgia, 1021 rated, 119, and reigning
Masters World Champion.
Masters World Champion. And then we have Dutch Napier playing out of Owensboro, Kentucky, 10,005 rated and 55 career wins.
The Dutchman, I'm excited to see him play. He's got a lot of unique shot types that he likes to break out, so it should be a fun card to watch for sure.
All right, hole one is a par 5. It's playing at 833 feet. You're going over the same OB Creek here like 3 times before you actually get to the green. So placement is key on this hole.
Yeah, just trying to keep your disc dry heading into this last landing zone to get you a shot at the green and hopefully a look at birdie to start your round.
Alright guys, we're going to get the final lead card of MP40 for the 2021 PDGA Tim Selinske U.S. Masters Championship. First on the box is going to be Brad Schick.
Brad, sponsored by Discraft. This looks like his buzz that he'll be throwing quite a bit on this course here.
Yeah, really going for placement with this shot. There's several different ways to get in trouble off the tee.
Second in the feature group is going to be Kevin McCoy.
Good old K-Mac.
K-Mac played in this event when it was last held in 2015, and he did come away with second place.
Go right up the gut here, another layup as well. You kind of have to make that choice on your shot here if you're trying to get past that creek or lay up before.
Round of applause for Dave Feldberg.
Feldberg's got a driver in his hand, so I would assume he's trying to get this past that initial creek.
Go past the second initial creek.
Yeah.
And looks like I am a target. It comes right by me and ends up right there in the open. That's a great shot.
Yeah, you couldn't have placed it any better.
For Dutch Napier.
Dutch Napier, Prodigy Disc, the Flying Dutchman. Also trying to push past that second creek. And he does so.
Yeah. Hit a little limb, a little tree, but he still made it all the way there.
One of the many different rock formations you'll see on this course. This is an absolutely beautiful course. Like there's just, it's manicured and landscaped absolutely stunningly.
No, I did not. Sorry.
Again here, probably going for placement.
Just a little flip up here. Needs to settle. That's pretty ideal.
That'll work, yeah.
Brad taking the wider hyzer, trying to take advantage and make that landing area even bigger.
And he had a few trees to contend with from that drive.
Oh man. Well, we've seen a forehand and a backhand already from Dutch, so we've got 2 shot types checked off. Dave with an Emperor, challenging that OB the entire time on the right side.
Oh, but he trickles in the OB.
That was nearly perfection. He would have had a jump putt up for a possible eagle look had that stayed in bounds.
Yep.
And Brad laying up nicely there just before the out of bounds. So K-Mac here throwing his third.
Looked like it didn't quite flip all the way like he wanted it to. But he gets on the green just outside of circle 1.
Yeah, he'll have about a 42, 43 foot putt coming up. Dutch with his PA2. Go right at it. Ooh, sails just past it.
He was hunting for sure.
Brad with that buzz again, getting it nice and high. And parking it. Stress-free putt there. Dave going out of bounds, so this is his 4th. Oh, just how you draw it up.
Well, that's one way to get the birdie.
See the run back on that throw in there by Dave Feldberg. Getting that Cenis to go up and around that last tree. And centers it. Yeah. Fist bump from the caddy. Yeah, well deserved.
I thought you were back here helping him still.
Brad with the drop in.
Dutch having to go down to a knee. Again, he's about 38, 40. Just off the mark a little bit.
It's hard to get any kind of momentum when you're on that in that kind of stance. Kevin a little short left there.
Well, that would have been wide right for him. There you go. That's how you find it. And Dutch putting in his par as well. So the only man walking away with a birdie here was someone who didn't even make it to the green. Dave Feldberg out to a slight advantage here. 1 under. Everyone else is even.
All right, coming into hole 2, a par 4 coming in at 576 feet. This beautiful fairway starts to slowly bend its way to the right-hand side once you get past this last row of trees here. Initially, you're just trying to get yourself in position to throw the turnover or the forehand coming into a very fast green with out of bounds, maybe 10 feet right behind the basket looming. So your second shot is just as important as your first on this hole. They're clipping the tree there with that CE Eagle.
Crack on a forehand here.
Needs to push a little more.
Nice.
It's right in the fairway.
Yep.
Kevin throwing a strike, looking to get some right-hand turn out of it.
It leaked off a little bit. A little too straight for a little too long.
Yeah. That tree kind of helped them and kicked them back towards the right direction. Oh, what a tree direction. Pushing.
All
Well,
right.
that's way down there.
Yeah.
Great shot there by Dutch. A little bit of luck, but a lot of skill. Dave with a patent pending turnover here.
No, I pushed a little bit too far left, so he's still over in the trees. But he should have a good look at the green from there.
Yeah, it should be a relatively easy par there for him. That's a stable disc coming back out. Gets a favorable tree kick. Yep. So Kevin will have that left for his birdie look. Brad in ideal position off of his drive. He's asking for it to be soft on this green. And that finds the out of bounds. That's what we're talking about. It just comes up so quick past that basket.
Yep. Dish down on the knee again. I'm envious. I cannot get on the knees for a shot if I had to.
What a touch forehand that was.
Oh, yeah.
Beautifully executed. Dave up top here just have a jump putt down for position. Unless he wants to get froggy and run this.
That's a difficult one to run with the OB so close.
Yeah. Veteran move there, just lays it up.
Yep.
Take your par and walk away. Kevin with a chance for a birdie.
And he gets it.
Beautiful putt. Right outside the circle, just a step or two. Good height, dead center.
Man, that's not an easy putt because the OB is still in play for most of these shots.
Dave a little high there, but drops it in for the par.
You want to think that you're not thinking about the OB miss, but it's there.
Oh yeah, there's no way it can't be in your mind. Good cleanup there for Brad. Dutch with a birdie. So even if you go OB there, if you're close enough like you were, like Brad was, you can still save your par.
Yeah. Hole 3 is a par 3, playing at 232 feet. As we look at the drone flyover, we see that the distance isn't the challenge, but everything else in the way is. So you have two routes that you can take. Most of them are probably go straight at it. And you see the green slopes away. Luckily there is a rock wall, a short one that'll stop some of the drives that may come in a little fast and still give them an opportunity to put for that birdie.
Kevin turning over what looks to be a rock. Dutch going right at it. That PA2 again.
Look at that.
Nice shot. Kevin went a little bit long on his. He's probably about 25, 30 back. Dave taking the same line as Dutch. Kevin checks up nicely as well. Brad going a little wider, misses that tree, swinging back.
Is that the buzz again?
That is the buzz again.
All right.
He's got CTP. So Kevin here, yeah, about 28.
Yeah, just inside. And
Makes
inside the
good.
chains as well.
Good putt there for Dutch. We could be looking at a star frame here with how close the other two are.
They made this hole look extremely easy, which on paper it should be. But slight tree kick, slight, the angle wrong. There's so many little things that could just lead to not getting the birdie.
You get in the ball one's fairway from here if you get a back kick.
You could.
All right, Brad joining the under par party at 1 under. McCoy, Feldberg, and Dutch all 2 under.
Me and my brother and my dad were out there for hours just playing disc golf, having fun.
That's like one of the first things we usually say. It's a great family sport. We got to do it as a family.
And it builds relationship. Like, I know my dad so much better because of disc golf.
It's nice that that's something that we can connect and go do together.
My parents are 100% behind it. Bad rounds, good rounds, doesn't matter. They always have a smile on their face.
We don't call it sacrifice, we call it fun.
Get out there and have fun. At the end of the day, most important is have fun.
All right, big thank you to the PDGA for putting on this event. Hole 4, par 3, 288 feet. It is all downhill. This play is probably closer to 188 feet after all this downhill elevation. Basically, hit your gap with a putter, have it glide down, and hopefully check up on another pretty fast green. So it's all about speed control on this shot. I'm throwing one a little bit right. Sneaks through quite a bit though.
Yeah. That'll put him about 40, 42 feet out.
Dutch with that black. PA2 once again. That's a nice line. Oh, what a shot. Just right of the target the whole way. Dave with that yellow Sinus, getting it on a little bit of a turnover. Hoping the stability brings it back.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite. He's probably about 50 feet at that point. Brad going with that buzz again. Asking for a little left-hand turn out of it. And here she comes.
You can just tell that he knows that disc.
Oh, yeah. So Dave here with a long look for birdie. Downhill. Oh, there's a 2. Another run back for Dave on this very long putt downhill. Just floating the old Mentos black putter down the hill. How many birdies does that thing have on its record?
It doesn't even know. Slightly closer, but still out of position.
Yeah, you can see he's just got to get around these trees as well. Heiser.
Oh,
hey, McCoy. Another run back. Why not? High on Heiser, catching right side, bringing it in.
And the downhill putt is just as tricky as an uphill putt. I mean, you got to have the right angle, the right speed in order for it to fall into the basket properly. They are contributing to this hole being the first hole that we've come to that is actually averaging under par.
Dutch.
Just a little low on the cage. I know that spot.
Yeah, you could tell this is definitely one you want to get, but oh man, just pushed it right.
Yeah.
There's still so much involved in actually getting the 2 on this.
Yeah.
As you can see, 50% of the card is going to birdie it, 50% will par.
And when I say this hole plays under par, it plays barely under par. It's 2.96.
There we go. McCoy and Feldberg starting to pull away a touch. 3 down each.
Hole 5 is a par 4, 512 feet. The hardest part about this hole is actually getting up this hill. This hill, I don't even think the drone footage is showing the justice of how elevated it is from the tee pad. Then you have to get to this landing area up here and navigate your way to the basket. Once you get up top, it's pretty routine for these guys, but it's still not an easy feat to get to the top in the right spot.
Yeah, this is one where if you don't get up to that upper plateau, birdie is almost completely out of the question. Kevin going with that Schick again. He's pushing on the left side, but he's up on the flat still.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was doing that intentionally when I saw him take that route, because that doesn't seem like the most ideal route to get to the... Oh,
speaking of not ideals. So Dave is down by the red tee, which is about 330 feet or so. Left to the pin. and uphill.
Yeah.
Dutch going turnover, and he is on the first part of that plateau.
Yep.
So again, not a great position, but he can make something happen from there.
Just hung it up there enough. Yep, gets to the top.
There you go. Brad going with the forehand. That's a pump to get a forehand up there. So Dave with a lot of work to do here.
Miss it. Miss it.
Big turnover, just gets past the big tree.
Oh.
Gliding in.
That.
He is
That
in the circle.
was one hell of a shot. To get it up, turned over on that angle, and still have enough momentum on it for it to actually come back towards the pin.
Beautiful Landheiser shot here by Kevin as well.
Oh yeah, he had a great line. He was talking about going in, but it's a little short of going in, but the perfect line for sure.
Two beautiful shots there to get in position for birdie. Looks in Dutch. Going with the wider hyzer, he's going to have probably about a 45-footer, it looks like. Maybe a little more.
Yeah. I think it was just a little bit too much hyzer.
And Brad, who got up the furthest, has the hardest second shot, a patent pending. Went back around.
And it goes past it a little bit. Looks like he's at the circle's edge just about.
Yeah, it's still a makeable putt for him. Dutch looking to jump one in here. Oh, he was walking it down. I thought he had it. Brad here with a look through some trees. Ah, that touch low as well. To hit, this would be a remarkable birdie.
Well, we'll call that a remarkable birdie.
Cashes it in.
To hit early and be at the bottom still, and still be able to scramble and get that bird.
It takes so much power and accuracy,
man. I'm telling you, man. These players have that missing link that these younger players don't have yet. It's craftiness.
Kevin with a beautiful birdie as well with that turnover.
But they walk up to the shot and they say, "I've seen this shot before. It's been years, but I've seen this shot before. It's not new."
We were only a couple of inches away from a star frame on that. Just those other two putts were just a touch higher. That's remarkable. Just such a hard hole. You see Dave and Kevin maintaining pace with each other at 4 down. Dutch at 2 down, Brad at 1. Coming into hole 6, a shorty at 289 feet for this course, but like every other hole here, it's very technical. You've got 3 different routes you can go through. These guys are going to be taking the middle route here that the drone is flying through. Basically, throw something on hyzer that's going to finish just in front of this dead tree here to get you some skip towards this green. Usually a stable fairway driver is what you're going to be seeing from these guys. Good angle there by Kevin.
Just a tad bit early.
Yeah.
Just that tree.
Dave's actually throwing an Emperor, so a little faster driver here, taking that wider route and hits the dead tree.
Yeah, that's the tree you aim for, really.
Yeah.
If you can get in before that tree, it's perfect.
That tree's just perfectly placed to dash your hopes and dreams.
That's going a little higher.
Going more inside. And it finds its way through a little unfortunate roll, but...
it's not that bad.
Oh, he's still 20 feet. Brad liking that line, taking the same height.
Sneaking through. All right. He's inside the circle as well.
Nicely done. Kevin will get the putt party started here. Yeah, just a touch low. Dave trying to rig up another circle 2 putt here. Oh, goodness.
just floated it in. Just like...
It's just one of those days.
He did it for the run back, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Just throw it up, and it'll find the change. Just one of those days, no matter what you do. Just putting on a show. Yes, sir. Brad getting the birdie as well.
Yes, sir.
Dutch capitalizing on his good drive.
Yep. So 3 out of 4 going to get birdies here. It's definitely one you want to get, but like we said, it's just such a technical drive to get it. So Dave pulling away with the outright lead now, 1 stroke ahead of Kevin McCoy.
Hole 7 is another par 3 playing at 417 feet, but this elevation change makes this play more like 350 or so. The hardest thing to do is hitting this gap and not getting the kick left or right and not ending up in this little forest of trees over here on the right. Once you get out here, it's just all green lights. You're going for the best. You're trying to get the birdie at all costs.
All right, Dave has the box after his last birdie. Throwing that eagle again. Turning a little right.
Caught a little cabbage, slowed him down, but he's still out in the open. Would definitely like to see himself a little bit further than that.
That might have been part of his plan, though, is the way he's been putting from circle 2. Touch up the gut and gets the kick. So he'll be on that downslope there, left of the stairs.
Yeah, I thought he would have made it down that hill as steep as it is, but he actually looked like he stayed up on there. Going with a forehand here. Oh,
no.
That's a bad kiss. And that kick way over there to the left. So he's about pin high, but yeah, he's off in scramble zone.
Kevin hiding behind the tree. There he is. Going low with a laser line at it. Yeah, I think drift to the right.
Yeah.
He's just outside. Dutch, let's see if he can break out another crafty forehand here like he did on hole 2. Getting it nice and high. Letting it work.
That's inside the circle, I believe. Circle's edge, somewhere around there. It's a putt, for sure.
Brad going high over this one tree here to give himself a look.
Put himself inside the circle.
It's going in. It's up and
almost.
So that putter can hit the ground. All right. Kevin here with a long look for the birdie. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Great birdie to get.
And watching these putts going makes me want to change my style of putting a little bit. They just going in everywhere.
And Dutch here to save his 3. Yes, sir. Great scramble from where he was there off the drive. I'm digging the purple and black, man. I like that hat. Dutch always wearing the Batman gear.
Brad saves his par. Dave would just drop his in for par as well. So we got a little battle going here with Kevin and Dave. Both 5 under.
All right, moving on to hole 8, what may be the shortest hole on the property for the men. Par 3 coming in at 192 feet, but it is all uphill. You've got a bit of a tight gap to hit, but really you just want to throw your straightest disc right up the gut here and hope that it settles. You've got some logs on this green to try to help catch your disc from rollaways, but anything can happen on this slope.
I've heard conversations that the entire field was just waiting for someone to ace this. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just right in front of you. You just want to get it.
Yeah.
Kevin taking a bad kick there down to the left.
They're getting another little kick from those guarding trees.
So we got one left, one right. The middle is still open. That's going PA2. There's the middle line. Whoa, just right of it the whole way. Going flex or forehand.
Ooh,
Sit, settle, settle.
Alright.
Alright, there you go. That could have been disastrous. Kevin with his Nova in hand from, he's probably 60 feet below the bucket. Yeah, maybe 30. Throws it up and it sits for him. Dave, another long bid.
Ooh,
man.
All line.
Even the misses are close.
Yeah.
Great 2 there for Brad. Dave will come over and tap in a par.
Better hurry up and mark it before it rolls away.
Yeah, tricky mark there. There you go. So the 2 guys up top are going to take pars. Can Dutch get birdie here?
Yes, he does.
Nicely done. So the whole car tightens up here on this one. You see Dave and Kevin still 5 under, but Dutch now 4 under and Brad at 3 under.
Alright, hole 9. It's a long par 5. 684 feet. You got 2 gaps to hit off of the tee. After that, you have allegedly 2 fairways that you can choose from. The left or right, the right being a little bit more open. You navigate this gauntlet of trees till you get down here to the green, and the green is set up on this nice little perch. Nice mulch, some rocks around it to help with the landing.
But there's a downslope behind that green as well. Let's go with forehand and
hit something early right. And hard, so that's off there to the right.
Brad going with the hyzer line. You can take that straight gap there or the hyzer line. I think all 3 of these guys are like, we want to go straight, but the play is just to take the hyzer. That looks perfect.
Yeah.
So Dave trying to follow that line as well here. Destroyer in hand.
And
oh, that one got clipped. Okay.
He's still in the fairway though. Okay. The thing with the hydro line is if you go skip too far, you're kind of taking out the option to go to the right side fairway. Dutch is over there. There's the disc.
Yeah, a giant tomahawk coming out of there, and he lands up on the flat there. It's hard to track that one, but that was a beautiful escape shot there.
Dave still has access to the right side here.
Having to twist his body to generate some power on that, and he gets way up there.
Oh, yeah.
Brad with the turnover forehand.
Mm-hmm. And that's in the middle of the fairway.
Let's see what Kevin can drum up from here.
He was forced to go to the left side.
Oh, man. It looked like he was trying to turn it back over to the right fairway.
Yeah, he was. Well, not to the right fairway. He was too far away for the right fairway. He was just trying to get it back over towards the right, going down towards the pin. But it's just so many trees over there. Look at that.
Yeah. He's trying to roll her there. Dutch also going roller. He gets his down.
And when you say down, you mean down towards the basket. Look at that. That's circle 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe circle 1.
Yeah, right on the edge. That was a beautiful touch. Kevin still have the long approach here. Floating one beautifully. Oh my gosh, there's just trees everywhere.
Brad, are you kidding?
Brad doesn't like it. Clips a tree.
Just puts him outside circle 1. He still has to look at it.
A little bit of a scary look though with that drop off there.
I think from watching them play, you can see that the left side gap off of the initial drive was a lot more difficult. Not the same type of lanes as if you go on the right side. McCoy's finally getting up here to the basket where he'll be able to tap in.
Dave tossing the Cenas down to get himself a look for his putt. Yeah, they're not messing around with this green.
Yeah. Because if you look behind the drop off, it's just trees. So you're going to fall down and then just have nothing but trees in your way, trying to come back up if you do.
Great putt there. Dutch saving the par.
And Dave saving the par as well.
Kevin with a tough luck bogey there after meeting some new friends along the way with every tree he struck.
And that does it for the front 9. You have Dave in the lead with 500. Kevin with 4.
Brad and Schick not too far behind. Sorry, Brad Schick and Dutch Napier not too far behind. Thanks for checking out the front 9. Check us out on patreon.com/AceRunPro to support more coverage and content like what you just saw. Make sure to follow the PDGA on their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Back 9 coming your way shortly, courtesy of us here at Ace Run Productions on the PDGA's channel. Thank you so much for checking out the 2021 Tim Selinske U.S. Masters.